Hello there, everybody. This is Mel Allen. September's arrived and baseball's going back to school. In Boston, the Red Sox enlightened the Angels.
Lightning has struck at Fenway Park.
While in Williamsport, a pitcher gives a lesson in diplomacy.
He told me he was going to bash his head in the wall if he didn't win.
So sharpen your pencils and get out your pads, because it's time for our weekly seminar as Major League Baseball presents This Week in Baseball. This Week in Baseball is also brought to you by Budweiser. For all you do, this Bud's for you.
This Bud's for you. For being over a job and working hard all day. For all you do, this Bud's for you.
Baseball's at its best when September rolls around and the contenders square off, which is what happened in Boston when the Angels came to town. The Sox took 3 out of 5, and Fenway was really rocking in Game 4 when Gary Allenson came to bat in the bottom of the 10th with the bases loaded. The score tied at 6 and 2 out. What happened, John Miller?
They're going to let Allenson swing away against Keeson. Keeson works from the windup. Here's his pitch. Bunted third base side. And here comes DeCinces. And he throws it not in time. Boston has won it on a bases loaded throughout bunt by Gary Allenson. It's all over. Lightning has struck at Fenway Park.
California bounced back in Detroit and whipped the Tigers 11-0 behind a 4-for-5 two-home run performance by Brian Downing. And here's Ron Faraday with Downing's grandest slam.
On deck, Rod Carew. Downing now with 91 runs scored in the year. The next pitch is hit deep to left field. You can kiss it goodbye. A grand slam for Brian Downing. And the Angels lead it 9-0.
Meanwhile, mighty Milwaukee kept on mowing them down as the Brewers took 3 out of 4 from Oakland. Tell us about one of those wins, Bob Uecker.
They stand again here at County Stadium as Fingers tries to shut it up. The 2-2 pitch to Page. A swing and a miss. He struck him out, and the A's have been beaten for the second time in a row. Tonight's final 5-4 as Fingers through the express by Mitchell Page.
Hey, Harvey Keene, I know how you must have felt when your Brewers picked up longtime National League Express thrower Don Sutton.
I was very happy we got Don Sutton. He's a veteran pitcher. He's been through World Series competition, been down the stretch, and to get to the World Series and to the playoffs, and his record just speaks for itself. He's just an outstanding pitcher.
The Baltimore Orioles also used outstanding pitching as well as some timely hitting to sweep 3 from Toronto. Mr. Tom Marr, do deliver your description about one of those Baltimore blasts.
Here's the 2-1 delivered to Lowenstein. A high fly ball to right field, it may be, and you can kiss that one goodbye. Lowenstein hits one a ton at Exhibition Stadium. And the Orioles take a 5-0 lead, and for John Lowenstein, that's home run number 21, and he now has 51 RBIs on the year.
Well, all right. But George Brett has almost 70, and he collected 1 when KC cruised past Texas 8-3. Making the call, Fred White.
Here's George Brett. There's a high, towering drive to deep right field. Back he goes. It is gone. Home run, George Brett. And the Royals grab a 6-1 lead.
That loss was the Rangers' 3rd straight and 7th out of 8. Now, Minnesota had a 14-game losing streak earlier this season, but the Mets topped that this week. And for this week's quiz, can you name the team with the longest losing streak in baseball's modern era? Stay tuned. In the National League, a possible playoff preview ran in Los Angeles when St. Louis paid a 3-game visit. In Game 1, the Cards faced Fernando Valenzuela, who's proven that last year was no fluke by being the first in the majors to win 17 games. but the Birds denied him number 18 with a 3-2 comeback win. Let's listen to Mike Shannon.
Fastball is a line drive into the right center field gap. That may score Smith. It goes to the wall. Ronnie has a little trouble getting around second base. They're going to send him home, and they have a chance to get him. The throw is a pull when it gets by the catcher, and Hernandez has to stay at third base as Valenzuela was backing up right where he should have been, and the Cardinals tie it on a double.
Say, Keith Hernandez, how much did that game mean to the Cards?
This was an important game for us to win. I feel the Dodgers are going to win it. I don't think the Braves are going to stay. We had to have this game. I feel the Dodgers are more apt to be able to lose this game and go a half game back, because I feel they're going to win it. They're a better ball club. With us, we've got Philadelphia, Montreal, and the Pirates, and it's going to be a dogfight. So our wins, I feel, are more important at this stage of the season. So it was very important for us to come out here and beat Fernando. He's beaten us 3 times this year, and it was just important for us to win this one.
Well, it was also important to the Braves because they're battling L.A. for best in the West, and Atlanta helped its cause with 3 wins out of 4 in Philadelphia. Here's Pete Van Wieren with a 12th inning Brave gamer.
McGraw getting his sign. Here's the left-hander's stretch. And the 0-2 pitch to Watson. Fly ball, deep left field. Back goes Greg Gross, way back. This one is out of here. A 3-run pinch hit homer for Bob Watson. And the Braves take an 11-8 lead. For Bob Watson, his 5th homer of the year. RBIs number 17, 18, and 19. And the Braves have finally gotten that big hit with the runners on base. It's 11-8.
But as long as the Phillies have Steve Carlton, they'll stay in the race. Lefty won his 17th of the year and 279th of his career with a 3-1 defeat of the Reds. Calling a bit of it for us, Harry Callis.
Phillies' chances, of course, hinge on Carlton, Krukow, and Ruth, and especially with Larry Christensen falling on Friday. Struck him out. 10 strikeouts for Carlton. But I think doesn't look too tired today, does he? No, he doesn't look arm-weary today.
Now it's time for the answer to the quiz. The team with the longest losing streak in the modern era is the 1961 Phillies. They dropped 23 straight. Coming up next, Little League Harmony and long-running larceny. A little bit of baseball history was made this week in Little League Baseball as the Little League World Series trophy came home to the United States when Kirkland, Washington upset Taiwan 6-0. Say, Coach Pat Downs, the word is that winning pitcher Cody Webster's a mighty competitive young man.
He's an exceptional athlete, and he had more confidence than anybody in the team. Going into the game before he pitched, he went and told our other pitcher, he told me he was going to bash his head in the wall if he didn't win because he wanted to pitch against Taiwan.
Master Cody, although Taiwan had won the series 6 years in a row and 11 times since 1969, apparently you really believed you could win this ball game.
Yeah, I did, because the Canada team scored 7 runs off him, and I knew if we scored 7 runs off him, we'd win. Because no one's ever scored 7 runs off our team. Especially
with you on the mound. How many miles an hour does your fastball travel, Cody?
70 or 75.
Manager Don Cochran felt that this was an exceptionally significant victory.
Talk about the American pastime, baseball, apple pie, Kirkland. We put this deal is greater than any of the hockey victories or anything for baseball and Little League. We're just happy, and it's all over, and we're so grateful, that we were able to bring back a championship to the United States.
Fans, Oakland speedster Rickey Henderson has electrified baseball this season with his base-stealing bravado. Rick, the Quick's version of a triple, is to walk and then steal second and third. Now, against Milwaukee, he swiped his 119th base of the season to set a new Major League record and become our Budweiser Player of the Week. Described by Dwayne Mosley.
So, after Henderson drew the walk, Medich has thrown over to first 4 consecutive times. Ted Simmons with the sign to Medich. Henderson about a 5-step lead. There he goes. A pitch out. The throw by Simmons. The slide. He's safe. Stolen base number 119. Henderson pulls the base out of the ground, and he is standing, holding it at second base. And the crowd here at County Stadium, they are standing.
One man in the crowd was former record holder Lou Brock, who paid tribute to Rickey for his remarkable accomplishment.
Tonight, Rickey Henderson, you have just carved your name upon the game of baseball. So congratulations to a job well done.
Then it was Henderson's turn at the mic.
I just want to thank Lou Brock for presenting me this base and being in the same category that has a great base stealer as Lou Brock was. And I'm proud of getting that 119 and being one of them great base stealers. Thank you.
Thanks, Rickey. Hey, Rickey, for a record-stealing review, this Bud's for you.
Bush, St. Louis.
Hello there, everybody. This is Mel Allen. Did you know that there's a baseball show just for kids? There is, and it's called the Baseball Bunch. Johnny Bench is the host, and each week Johnny and the bunch welcome a Major League ball player to help you understand and play the game better. And not only that, there's a Baseball Bunch Fun Club that you could be a part of. And here's Johnny to tell you all about it.
Hi, I'm Johnny Bench, and this is the Baseball Bunch. We'd like for you to become a member of Major League Baseball's official youth club, the Baseball Bunch Fun Club. You get a Baseball Bunch t-shirt, wristbands, membership card, certificate, and the Baseball Bunch Fun Club book, full of games, prizes, puzzles, and baseball tips. You, too, can be a part of the fun.
To join the fun, send $4.99 to the Baseball Bunch Fun Club, P.O. Box 9450, St. Paul, Minnesota, and the zip code is 55194. The preceding message has been brought to you by Major League Baseball. Well, folks, it's September, and we're going down the stretch, separating the pretenders from the contenders. In the American League, Chicago tries to hang in there in a visit to California. Kansas City, meantime, travels to Seattle. In the National League, the biggest series are Montreal at St. Louis and San Francisco at Atlanta. That's all for now, folks, but do join us next week on This Week in Baseball.